Yo people, yo, good morning. Hey, wake up. It's morning. I've been taking all this time to wake up and go, and I just want to tell you right now, I just want you to know that this is my reality. What's your reality? Did people tell you you better get into reality? Come on. Well, I'm going to yoga and I'm late because I told you guys to be ready for yoga. Why didn't you get ready? Why didn't you get up when the alarm went off? Why didn't you get ready the night before? And then you wouldn't have this issue with your reality. Okay, I just wanted to check in. I'll check in more with you about my reality later. I gotta hurry. Bye. Yoga studio, they're late too. Everybody just walked in, so it's all good. This is my reality. What's your reality? What's your reality right now? This is mine. Welcome to 30 days and simple ways to improve your manifesting. Welcome back to day 5. So I'm back from yoga and this is my reality. Hey y'all. So today, obviously, the topic is, I was gonna say the topic is selfie stick. But it's not. It's creating your reality. Let's see, where should I go? Let me find a place to plant myself. It is a gorgeous sunset at the river. You can see behind me. I tell you, these selfie sticks come in handy. I can take you anywhere and show you anything. And now my reality is that I'm gonna go take care of my toes. I'm here at my next reality. It's time to take care of necessary needs in my reality of life, in the reality of today. The reality of this is I have time to take care of my beauty needs, my what makes me feel good sometimes needs. So we're heading out again. And as you can see, your reality can be pretty much whatever it is that is your reality. I mean, some people sit here and say, you got to come back to reality, when in truth, everything is somebody's reality if it's happening. So who are you to judge what is really reality or not? Because believe me, there's a lot of people who say, you know, I'm a realist, come back to reality. And their reality, I would want nothing to do with. This is my other reality. Hello?
I'm the reality! I'm the reality!
Is this my reality? Do you see me in my reality?
Yes, I see you in the reality.
So
Except my reality is you're still like 4 or 5 years old.
So this is not, what you're seeing me now is not your reality?
No, my reality for you is you're like 4 years old. We're walking down the stairs and you said, Daddy's name is Dick, huh, Mom? And I thought in my head, no, she doesn't know what Dick means. And then she says to me, it means...
I don't think I can put this on my YouTube.
The P word.
So that's weird that that's your reality. I much prefer my reality. So I'm heading out and we'll see how my reality unfolds for me today. Here you come with me. Welcome. Welcome. Wow, this is a cosmic thing. It changes colors. And as hot as hell would be. That's how hot it is, like that. Hot as hell, like that. To make it a little bit cooler.
Okay,
it's not like hell.
Okay, you
My foot, one foot's gonna be burnt. This is my color of choice.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello. Are you Gigi?
Yes,
Hi. Hi, Gigi.
how are you?
So this is my reality right now. My reality is I'm getting my feet done, and I get different colors.
Different color too.
Look at this. Whoever saw a foot bath like that. So here we go. I'll just give you a little shot of the shop. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, good. Hello, Mother. Welcome. Welcome to reality. And we have a massage thing here too. But you can see me on this view. I'm getting a massage. So is she. Doesn't she look like she's getting a massage?
She enjoy it.
Here's the finished product. Thank you, Gigi.
Oh, you're welcome.
And there's the toes. And my mustache. Here comes the fun part. This is the torture that we women go through. We have to go in the private room for this. How are you?
Good.
Lay down.
Lay down?
Yes.
Whoa.
How's that beautiful?
Oh my goodness. So gorgeous. Ah.
You okay?
Yes. So far, so good. Okay. See what we go through? Now you've witnessed. We could just keep coming here and recycling them at our house. This place even has a bar. You can have champagne or wine with your pedicure. Very fancy. I feel tired. Man, talking about energy. I talked about that yesterday in the video. And how the people, it's not just your own energy, but the people around you and the universal and cosmic energies that you're dealing with all at the same time. And there was a lady in the salon, and she was very funny, but she was talking nonstop and constantly. And by the end, I just started feeling so nauseous and so like, oh man, my stomach. I just felt so nauseous. And I was fine when I was in there, so I don't know. I'm glad I was done because, anyway, now I just feel tired. I feel drained. So, anyway, oh my gosh. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Are you serious? It's a Ghostbuster car. And this is my reality.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Something strange going on. Something's wrong.
We believe you.
Outside is the storm. All alone in the crib.
And I'm a Ghostbuster. I don't know if you know that, but I am a Ghostbuster. Real life Ghostbuster. Seriously, I am. If you read my book, it's called Dead People in My Life. You can get it on Amazon. You would know that I am part Ghostbuster. In all honesty, I am. So that car is very much my reality. Anyway, that car is pretty cool because when we had bike week not long ago, the guy was driving it down the street and driving it slow with the Ghostbuster music playing, and he was dressed like a Ghostbuster. Well, I'm sure he is a Ghostbuster, and it was really cool. So anyway, I always like to see the Ghostbuster car. That's pretty cool. So anyway, back to my reality. How you liking my reality so far? Don't tell me to get a reality because I have my own reality and I'm quite happy with it.
Keep it cool and I'm no fool and I got no time to waste. So you get up the call, trip and fall.
Look at this reality. Isn't that a delicious reality of falafel? So this is my reality now. From last night, I did a webinar and I'd give everybody readings. and I got an awesome reading. And so, oh, this is my reality too. I got a new disc because I record on my very nice camera, and I'm seeing on my YouTubes it's not looking that clear. So hopefully this new reality of a disc is going to make my new reality of my recordings clearer. So hopefully that's true. Now my reality is I have to send an email to a client. So my reality is this reality at the moment. So let's see. Probably want to be like this. So I guess I'll sit here and have a little chat with you about reality. Okay, I know I've been talking about reality a lot today. Since I woke up, in fact, I've been talking about reality. Because, you know, one of my pet peeves is when I hear people saying, you know, I'm a realist. People tell a lot of people to get a reality check, or you need to come back to reality. And I just find that so, like, ridiculous. Because to me, actually, reality and illusion are basically the same thing. Honestly, they say that living on this planet is an illusion. That the only thing that is really real is love. And anything that's not love is an illusion. And I can go with that. I believe that everything stems from love. And anything that's not of love is not of light, is not of God. I'm not a big religious person or anything, but I am very spiritual, and I believe that the core of who all is love, is light, is source, God, creator, whatever you want to call it, universe, divine. So I can hang with that. I can hang with, you know, it's all a bunch of illusions, and that we're creating them. And by creating them, we're learning from them. And, you know, everything that we go through in life is an experience that we're learning something from. We're learning from every single experience that we encounter, that we create for ourselves, that we go through. And I say, create your illusion, create your reality, whatever it is, and create it the best you can. And everybody has a reality. Everybody's life is their reality, no matter how they're creating it. Like, I don't know why people even say that comment. It's such a stupid thing to say, because no matter what is somebody's life is, it is their reality. It is their illusion. And I always, you know, laugh when we go on our trips and we're, you know, at the pyramid, or we're at Machu Picchu, or we're in Hawaii or Sedona, or swimming with dolphins, or whatever we're doing, saying, I love my illusion. I love my illusion. So basically, we are here creating our realities by the way we think, by the way we feel, by the way we speak, by the way we believe, by the actions that we take. And the best thing you can do is create the best reality for yourself that you possibly can. Not what society would have you think reality is. Not what people think that your reality should be and should include. You have to create it for yourself. Nobody walks in your shoes. Nobody has had the same exact experience as you. So there's no way that there's ever a cookie cutter mold for a reality, okay? There's just no way that even if 2 people or 10 people or 100 people were brought up the same exact way, by the same exact mindsets, by the same exact parents, in the same house, in the same schools, in the same experiences, in the same friends, in the same food, the same everything. It doesn't matter. It could be the same exact everything. Everybody is going to have a different reality, a different version of that reality. There's no way that any 2 people could have, possibly could have the same reality. There's no way, because we are so much more than what we appear to be. And we all have different perceptions. We have because we're born at different, say, even if somebody was born the same exact, I was going to say we're born in different times and everything, but okay, for argument's sake, let's say you were born the same exact month, the same exact day, the same exact minute, the same exact second as 10 people from the same mother, from the same father, everything, like just somehow miraculously, 10 babies could shoot out at the same exact thing. They're still going to perceive differently. There's no way that they're going to see things the same, perceive things the same, feel the same way, have the same mindsets, because we are DNA. DNA is what we're made up of, and we get that from our parents, their DNA and their family line. And so we're not only who we are today and the people that teach us, influence us. Okay, we're not only that person, we're also the family line, the whole family line. We're also cultures from our family line. So say that you're just from the US and your parents were from the US, like your family has been here for many generations, but back in the old days, you were from like, I don't know, Greenland or Europe or wherever, I don't care, India. You're gonna, even though you've never been there or you never had any experience with it, you still have that in your DNA. So you have any traumas, any family secrets, and any sort of abusive stuff, anything that was in your family line, that's in your DNA and it's in your vibration. Now, you may not experience every one of those things in your lifetime, but it is in your vibration, so you are experiencing it in some way, and it is influencing you, even though you may not realize that it is. So that said, just depending, like I said, if there was 10 people coming out of the same exact person at the same exact time, it would, all of these things, all of these vibes that you have from all of your family line and generations and cultures and all that stuff, it affects every person differently. So, getting back on point, when people say, I'm a realist, or get back to reality, or whatever it is, that's really a dumb comment, because everybody is living their reality, whatever it is. And maybe you don't agree with certain people's realities, but really that's your problem and not their problem. Everybody is entitled to their reality, and really there's not much you can do about it, because everybody has to have a reality. Hello? And so it is what it is. And I believe that reality and illusion are the same thing. They're exactly the same thing, just with a different name, just with a shift of perspective, but basically they're the same thing. So the best thing that I can say is I shared a lot of my day reality with you today, but that is just a little snapshot of my reality. And every day is a different type of reality. Sometimes I don't spend my day doing the same things. And so today you're going to see that reality of me today, but that's not the reality of me tomorrow or the next day or maybe any other day, because I mix it up. And when I say, are you an entrepreneur? I basically believe everybody is their own self-made entrepreneur, whether you're working for someone or not. It's your life, and you are the creator of your life. And nobody else can do that for you, even if they try. Even if people try to control you, or you let people control you, that's not going to, ultimately you have to be the one that creates whatever it is. And even if somebody told you, okay, this is what your reality is going to be. You're going to do ABC, you're going to feel EFG, you're going to look MFP, whatever. If you took their directions and followed it to the T, it doesn't mean or ever guarantee that it's going to be the reality that they expected of you to have. Because their perception of what ABC or GDF looks like could be completely different from yours, even though they gave you explicit, direct instructions. So, point here is, If you're one of those people that think that people need to get back to reality, or you think you're a realist, you need to get real, and you need to be a realist yourself and realize that that is an ignorant thing to say, and that you need to understand that no matter what, everybody's creating their own reality, period. And that can change from day to day, it can change from minute to minute. Every reality is whatever it is in the minute, and honestly, we only have now, and we don't have yesterday, and we don't have tomorrow, so that's not even correct to say that is your reality, because your only reality is your reality now, like right now in this minute. Even though you saw me going through my reality today, it's gone, it's done, that's no more. That was my reality, but right now, my exact reality right now is I'm sitting on this bench at this river, and I'm talking to you about reality, and this is my reality at the moment. And you know what? Tomorrow I could wake up and I could have a whole different view and a whole different reality, because that's what life is. It's ever changing, it's ever evolving. You were never meant to come to this lifetime and stay the same from the day you were born to the day you die. You were never, nothing stays the same, not even nature. From one day to the next, you could come to this place that I'm at right now, and the waves are doing what the waves are doing. The waves are doing this. But we could come tomorrow, and that water could be gone for whatever reason. And these plants, this tree, it could be doing what it's doing right now, but tomorrow we could come and it could be completely different. Nothing stays the same. I mean, there's that place in the desert where they don't know how it happens, but there's it's just the desert, and then there's these big huge like boulder rocks, and somehow they slide and they move, and I mean significantly, like it can be like feet, it could be miles eventually. And so they don't know how that's doing, but it doesn't even matter, because nature is nature, and nature does what it does. And so, you know, no matter what, whether you realize this or you believe it or you don't, you really have to remember that nature is nature, and you are part of nature. Just like nature changes and has its cycles and has its changes, so do you. And the more you try to be stuck in your way, or stubborn in your way, or try to fit in and be this exact mold, the more frustrating your life is going to be, the less it works, the less it flows. You have to be like the seasons, like the tides, like the change, like the cycles, and you change with the cycles. That's why some, you know, when they talk about, oh, it's a full moon, people get weird in the full moon. And maybe they do and maybe they don't. Some people get emotional, some people are fine, and sometimes you might be really emotional at the full moon one time, and the next you don't feel it at all. So you can't base your reality on what it is yesterday or a year ago or today or tomorrow, because every day that reality changes. And what I would hope for you is that you create and you live your reality the very best that you possibly ever could. And then you're creating an amazing life. Like, I love my reality for the most part. I mean, you know, everybody has their ups and downs in their stuff, but for the most part, I love that I can decide, you know what, I don't have much going on this afternoon, I'm gonna go get my pedicure, or you know what, I'm gonna go make my video at the river today, or do my video and then I'm just gonna kick back tonight and relax because I've been working so much. So I choose what that is. I choose what I do from minute to minute. And yes, of course, I have things that I absolutely need to get done, but it's my reality and I decide how that's gonna happen, and I do it in the most flowing, easy, natural way possible for me. I do my best not to make anything difficult on myself. I always say, if it's not easy and it's not fun, I'm not doing it. So I really gauge my reality on that. So if things feel too hard, like I'm bucking up against a wall, or it just seems too hard when I'm dealing with someone or something, I always take that as a clue and say, you know what, this is just way too hard. So I'm going to believe this is not meant to be, because it shouldn't be this hard. So create your reality in the easiest flowing way you can for yourself. go with that flow. Be flexible. Be as flexible as you need to, but not so much that it isn't productive. I mean, you have to find the balance. You have to be responsible and find the balance. But at the same time, don't lose yourself in what was that saying I heard? Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to live. I know that's amazing. That's just like so true, right? We get so caught up in stuff that we forget to live, we forget to love, we forget to have fun, we forget to relax, we forget how it is just to take in a breath and breathe and enjoy the beauty around ourselves. And hopefully you don't get caught up in that. But you know, it's your reality to choose. The other thing is, like, I know somebody who's so busy trying to exercise and everything's about longevity, like living a longer life. And he's so obsessed with it that he won't do things to live his life. He's so obsessed with doing what he needs to do to have longevity. So exercise, eating certain foods, cooking his own stuff, making sure whatever it is, that he won't travel or anything because he doesn't have what he needs for his longevity, and he's not willing to give up, you know, a couple days or whatever, or finding a solution to it, because you can travel anywhere and find a solution. You don't have to be that rigid where you say, oh, I've actually got to stay home because I can never get off of my longevity program. So you start, he just infuses his life so much in the longevity of living a long life that he doesn't live the life that he's here to live long. That just makes no sense to me. So really look at your life and see where you could either feel like balance is the big thing. Look at your life and how is the balance in your life? But look at the pie. Is it cut in quarters or eighths or sixteenths? And making sure every area of your life gets balanced and gets fed and nurtured. And remember, you know, a lot of people don't remember to have fun. They don't remember to just chill out and be peaceful and enjoy even the little things. And so hopefully you remember to do that, because it doesn't mean that you have to do anything big or expensive. You just have to remember to nurture even the simple things. The simple things are more important usually than the big things. So give yourself some time to think about how you're balancing your life. And if you are feeding all areas of your life, if there's anything that you overgive to, because nothing should be over anything, even if it seems healthy, like exercising. If you spend more of your time exercising and then not giving yourself downtime or time with friends or time to sleep, you're overdoing it, and that's not a good thing for you. Even though it might seem like it's healthy, it's not a good thing for you when you're overdoing anything. So balance, feed your life, your body, your mind, your spirit. It's all important. And create the best reality for yourself that you can. And nobody can ever tell you to get back to reality or change your reality or live a certain reality. Because if they're doing that, obviously they're not too happy with their own reality because they're focused on you and thinking yours isn't good. So if people see things that aren't good in other people, that just means that they're seeing a lot of not good in their own life. And maybe they might not think that's true. They might put a lot of pressure on themselves, unnecessary pressure, to be the best that they can be for whatever reason they feel they have to be that way. But it's not really making them happy, and it's not really balanced, and it's obviously not making them happy, because happy people don't talk bad about other people. Happy people have no desire to talk crap about people, because that's a completely different energy. So if you find yourself talking bad about people a lot, or looking at people and seeing the worst in them, you really need to look at yourself and make sure that you're actually seeing the best in yourself. Because if you spend a lot of time judging people and seeing what's wrong with them, then something in your life is not going too well. Because when you're truly happy, you see the good in people. You just really focus on the good stuff, and you go around actually making other people feel good and happy just by being yourself, because you're happy. So, you know, this talk was about reality, but it's about your life in general and really monitoring yourself to see a good gauge is, what do you think about a lot of people that are around you? If you complain about people a lot or you gossip about people a lot, there's a lot you need to be looking at yourself for, because that's all stemming from you. This is not about them. If you're noticing it and it's bothering you enough to talk about it all the time, there's something about yourself you need to look at, because you shouldn't have that much time and that waste that much energy talking about other people, especially when it doesn't feel good. Why would you sit there and talk bad about people or talk about things that don't feel good? What a waste of your reality. And on that note, I'll just leave it at that. Do a check on your own reality, pay attention to your own reality, and let other people have the freedom to live the reality that they choose to live for themselves. Whether it looks good or bad to you, it's none of your business. And you know I can't end this video without doing a final selfie stick. Awesome river, awesome river, awesome river. Selfie stick, awesome river, awesome part. I love it here. This is the best place for the sunset. Of course, the beach is awesome for the sunset, but the river is so gorgeous at dusk. It's so pretty out here when the sun goes down, and all the colors in the sky and how the water dances with beautiful light. So, anyway, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all tomorrow.